Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Suicide Awareness Month. We are hosting a summit right here in Katie's Mission to help you daily reduce your stress, become more aware, have some tips and tools, maybe take a moment, take a time out. So I want to thank you. Thank you for pressing that button and opening up this video today. My name is Marlene Madding, and I hope our time together is that I am a guiding light, sharing with you my journey, stories, words, but I do want to make sure that I say that this is something different, and I hope you're up for something different. It took me years to go through this process. Years. So I hope in the next 5 minutes I can help you be able to surrender, give yourself grace, remove the veil, break the chains, open up the gate, or protect your gates, and have joy on the journey with ease, with love, with light, with grace. I said grace twice. As we are in this vessel called our body here on earth, in this time and space. Okay, here we go. All right. It's a word thing, and I want you to write down all these words. You want to write down all these words. It's not about me, it's all about you. Surrender. Little bitty nutshell about me. I am a veteran. I'm a Gulf War veteran. I was a combat photographer. I was a corporate ladder climber. I was a franchise business owner. I absolutely lost all my stores, had a multi-million-dollar bankruptcy, and was homeless with my family. And I had to walk through this alone. Didn't know that I wasn't really alone, but not until I surrendered. Not until I surrendered. So what does that mean? What is surrender? Surrender to spirituality and religion means that the believer completely gives up his own will. That's hard, right? And subjects his thoughts, ideas, and deeds to the will and the teaching of a higher power. It may also be in contrast with submission. Surrender is willful acceptance and yielding to a dominant force and their will. I wasn't ready to surrender. Multiple times, up and down, crazy. Until I decided, because I kept seeing these signs, angel numbers, or my favorite number, which is 17. I'd see it 1111 or 777. This morning I got coffee, and the total of my coffee and snack was $7.77. So there was a point in time where I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to surrender. Which led me to, at that moment in time, going, I'm going to surrender, I'm going to go to church. And the first session in church, my stuff's falling down here, was about grace. It was about God's grace. And did you know grace is mentioned in the Bible over 170 times? So when I did a little search on that, I was like, oh, there's the number 170. How awesome is that? But how awesomer is for you to give yourself grace. God will give you grace. How about you giving yourself grace? Shoulda, woulda, couldas? It's okay. Let it go. Didn't think he said the right thing. It's okay. Let it go. Take number 1001 for me. Let it go. Give yourself grace. Know that you are perfect. You are in divine timing, and you are so complete. The ones that don't think so is ego. So flick your ego. Ego sitting over your shoulders, probably talking, talking in my ear right now, sitting in the shadows. Flick ego away. He's not welcome to this party. She's not welcome to this party. Kick him out. Surrender. Grace. The veil. The veil. I went to church and I was told the veil is removed. I'm like, oh my God, what does that mean? At that time, there was a lot of craziness happening in and around our communities. So the veil is a symbol of pre-enlightened state, hidden knowledge, secrecy, illusion, and ignorance. It conceals, but it is often intended as protection rather than deception. It might also be a mark of modesty and virtue in many cultures. But the veil we're talking about is, how open are your eyes? How aware are you of what is going on in you, around you, spiritually, within this matrix? That's a very long, pregnant pause. You can hit pause right now and you can write down, oh, these are all the different things. So what are you aware of right now that, or maybe your veil isn't lifted. You're like, what? Pull it down. Pull it all down. Because if you are watching this video, you are a healer, you are a leader, or you are a hero. Actually, it's an and, all of the above. And you're a mom, you are a dad, you're a brother, you're a son, you're a nephew, you're a cousin. Remove that veil and be true to who you are. There's a reason that you're here, and there's a reason you push play. All right. Surrender. Grace. Veil. The chain. What chains are locking you right now? Jesus is the all-sufficient sacrifice that came to this earth to set the oppressed free, to break every chain for everything in our lives we think is holding us back from God. It is no longer a thing because Jesus came and he died, and all the chains are broken. So what is the symbolism spiritually? The symbolism of chains has a long history. It's a symbol of slavery, imprisonment, but it's also a symbol of connection and love and brotherhood. How are your chains? What are you linked to? And what of those linkages do you need to pull apart? Let me share with you, just because I did that. Do you know muscle testing? This is a really good one. Muscle testing is awesome. There's multiple ways of doing it. You can even use tools like a pendulum. I love pendulums. But break the chain. Breaking the chain means it's a yes. If it stays, am I going that way? Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm just having a moment. If it stays tight, it's a yes. If it lets go, ask, what is my yes? There we go. What is my yes? It's tight. What is my no? And it lets go. That's your muscle testing. Have fun. Have fun right now. My gosh. We take everything so seriously. I just go, oh, let me delete that and start this over. No, I'm going. Here we go. Surrender, grace, veil, chains. What are the chains that you need to make tighter? Take that on for a moment. Hit pause. And if there are chains that you need to make stronger, maybe there are some that you need to weld together. Some family, friends. You get my drift. All right. The next one. Your path, your journey. I went to church, and the day that I sat in there, they said, your journey is not here. It's not, you got here, but now you're still in the process. We set goals, we set limits. There's things that we set. We set alarms. But what if you get to a point in your life that you're like, you know what, I've reached my plateau. This is what I've been striving for. You know, get out of high school. Woohoo! I'm 18. I'm graduated. I got this goal. What's next? And then what's next after that? What's next after that? How about having a journey? And in your journey of life, it is filled with ease. It is filled with glory. It is filled with grace. It's filled with laughter. It is filled with love. We make a mistake. Oh my goodness. I had a multi-million-dollar mistake. It almost killed me. Because I almost killed myself. I stood on a bridge and said, I'm done. I'm through. Show me a better way. So what are some simple ways that you can set yourself up for your journey, for this awakening, for this awareness, for allowance, for you to love this vessel, and you can pour into you, because when the cup overflows, you'll be ready to share to others. But now let's talk about you. All right, declutter. Number one is declutter. Maybe it's decluttering your mind. Maybe it's attuning your body. If you believe that we are energy centers, I know I'm an energy center. How about decluttering you? Decluttering your personal space. Decluttering your purse. Decluttering your desk. And that's number one. All right, number two, examine your beliefs. Be conscious and intentional about what you believe. Examine your beliefs. What in your belief system is really yours? At some point in our being a child, being a baby, and being brought into this our first cry and our first breath, there's a point in our learning where beliefs are then implanted into us. They're in our subconscious. I believed forever that I was not to show myself. I was not to show my womanness. It took me 50 years to finally be able to sit here comfortably with you without having a scarf on. I'm serious. Little heart plug there. I'm an access consciousness practitioner. And what that means is that I help people get out of their head and get back into their heart, get back into joy, get back into ease, get back into glory. Because we have 32 points on our head, because our brain is just a muscle. It's just a memory storage, just like the memory storage in the computer or in your device that you're watching me on. It just holds stuff. But what if it's holding the wrong stuff? So examine your beliefs. Expand your mind. Expand your mind. You're doing it right now. Thank you. Thanks for being here. And make sure you're getting sleep too. Number 4 is go outside. There's energy and spirit and magic outdoors. Go outside. Tell me, I double dog dare you to send me a message and tell me, okay, after I watched you, or I'm sitting outside right now and there's a hummingbird, or there is a dragonfly, or there is a squirrel. Someone's going to show up. Take care of yourself. What self-care are you doing to you? I know you're going to give. That's what healers do. That's what leaders do. That's what we do. Heroes, we give. But what are you doing to take care of yourself? I mentioned your cup before. You're pouring into you right now. Good job. High five. High five, high five, high five. Good job. So, taking care of yourself. Today I took a bath. I took a CBD bath bomb bath. Never done that before. That was really cool. I took a walk. I sat underneath a tree. I watched a squirrel play. I took time for me today. I'll just put that pause in there. So take time for you. Number 6 is to learn to let go. Learn to let go. Just let it go. That's what the full moon is. Tonight's a full moon. I know this is going to be in your inbox on the 17th, which is my favorite number. But tonight is the full moon. And it's all about letting things, just let it go and let it flow so you can receive. Because God, Spirit, the angels, Source, whatever you believe, wants you to be the best you. And whatever little step it is, whatever little bit you can give, that little light, sing it. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I had to sing that over and over and over again as I was going through my dark side, the dark days, going, holy moly, how do I get out of this? Oh yeah, I gotta surrender. Surrender. Giving myself grace. Thank you, 170 times, godzillion times. Removing that veil. Oh, it was so much easier when the veil was in place. Just because I didn't know. And you don't know what you don't know until you know it. And then you can't hold it inside anymore because it has to be shared. Knowledge gained, knowledge shared. Now you have it. Now you know. Breaking those chains. Breaking the chains that do not serve you. And strengthening up the linkages that do. And creating new linkages. Just imagine. Just imagine what weight you let go, what room you're making, space you're making room for. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear what's coming, what's showing up for you. All right, next is the gates. Protect your gates. Did I even read about the gates? Oh, here's the other part of the gates that I just found. Okay, spiritual gates are channels or doorways to one's soul. For example, the blood is a channel to the heart. If the blood is contaminated, the heart suffers. However, the spiritual gateway to the soul includes body portals like the eyes, the ears, and the mouth. Ooh, right? So, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Those little monkeys got something going there. These gates are the areas that the devil can gain access to manipulate your soul, steal your God-given gifts and visions, to use you to fully demonic operations and destruction. No. We are not letting that happen. We're not letting that happen. You know, I'm going to conclude this because I'm going to say that If you're watching this, you are a leader, you're a healer, and you're a hero. You may also feel so out of place, and you may be a starseed. You may be a way shower. You may be a guiding light. You may have been listening to your angels and hearing your angels and think that you're going crazy. There's a lot shifting in our world right now. And I encourage you to look back at your notes. I encourage you to stop. Just stop. You can stop this right now. I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to leave. Do you know what the definition of insanity is? The definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing and expecting different results. Do you know what the definition of expectation is? Oh my gosh, it just left my head. Disappointment waiting to happen. Don't have expectations on yourself. Don't continue to do the same thing over and over again. Today's a new day. Every 10 seconds, you have an opportunity to make new choices. So do that. Do something different today. Sing, laugh, hug someone. Hug someone for over 30 seconds. I can keep on keeping on. Because it's not this one thing that makes it all better. It's the little things that you do every single day. I didn't one day, oh my God, I'm filled with joy. I love life. Oh no, last week I did not love life. I had a cold sore that was showing up because I was stressing on something. And it was eating at me. But once I came to terms and I actually used my voice and talked about it, it went away. Imagine that. Imagine being a healer of yourself. It's possible. Thank you for spending this moment in time with me. I would love to shine a light for you. Maybe like, Marlene, this is all crazy. Or maybe, oh my God, Marlene, you've been what I've been looking for. Yeah. So click on the links above. Find me on Facebook. Find me on the different channels. Come to Katie's Mission. Watch. Just be present. Be in there right now. Just make it happen right now. So thank you. Thank you for letting me be your guiding light. Because this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.